Hey guys, so today's video is going to be how to clean your brushes at home, or the way I like to clean my brushes, so I'm just going to share that with you. As you can see, my brushes are really dirty and need to be cleaned, so that's what we're going to do today. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off by sectioning my brushes into like face brushes, like liquid face brushes, eye brushes, and powder brushes. So I'm going to start off with my foundation, concealer, any brush that I use a liquid on, so like gel eyeliner brushes or anything like that. I like to use baby shampoo to clean my brushes because it has less ingredients and less chemicals than other cleansers or shampoos, so it won't ruin your brushes and it'll be nice and gentle on your brushes, and it really gets the job done. I also like to use my face cleanser because I know this doesn't break me out, so my brushes won't break me out after, and it's really sanitary, and yeah, it's just a great alternative. So I'm going to start off by turning the water on. I like it to be pretty warm so it helps clean the liquid out of the brush. And then I'm just going to wet the brush. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shampoo and put it on my brush. I'm going to put a lot because I'm going to soak this brush in it to help get the foundation out of the brush. So I'm just working the shampoo through the bristles and really getting it deep within the bristles. This really helps with foundation brushes that are really dense, because sometimes just washing it like normal doesn't really get the job done and you have to do it multiple times. This way you can let it soak and it just helps it get cleaner faster. So now I'm going to move on to my concealer brushes. This one is pretty like fine. It has not many hairs, so I'm just going to put some water on it and put some shampoo either on the brush or in my hand, and then just start buffing the brush on my hand. This gets all the pigment out of it and washes it really well. So I either use the buffing method or the soaking method. Each work, I just use them for different brush types. So then I'm going to go ahead and clean my other brushes after that. So I'm just soaking this other foundation brush, and then I'm going to wash this other concealer brush using the buffing method. After that, I'm going to take my smaller like detailer brushes or gel eyeliner brushes and wash those as well. Moving on to my powder brushes, I'm going to be putting some of the product onto my hand and then grabbing my powder brush. It doesn't need as much shampoo because it doesn't have liquid, it's just pigment, and just for sanitary reasons I just clean them. I just buff them into my hand, and this takes all the pigment out and it washes them perfectly fine. So I don't need to do a lot with the powder brushes. Product comes out of them easily and they get cleaned really easily. So I'm just going to continue doing that with the rest of my powder brushes and just rinsing each one. With the powder brushes it goes pretty fast because they're not hard to clean. Okay, so now moving on to my eye brushes. I take even less product for the eye brushes because I don't need a lot. It's just to get the pigment out and again for sanitary reasons. And then I just buff the brush into my hand to remove all the pigment in it. So I'm just going to continue doing that with all my eye brushes. And these are probably the easiest to clean out of all of them because they're nice and small, and the color out of them comes out of them really fast. So now I'm going to go back in the foundation brush and just wash them. So they've been soaking for a while I've been washing my other brushes. So now we're going to add a bit of soap and then buff it out, and you can see all that product that's coming out of it. Then I'm going to rinse it a few times and it's perfectly clean after. So now that all my brushes are washed, I'm going to grab a towel. I'm going to fold it in half and then roll up the top. So I'm just rolling this towel so that my brushes can just be a little bit elevated. It's not good to leave them flat, standing up or perfectly down. It's good to have them just a little bit elevated. So I'm kind of patting off excess water on the towel and then placing all my brushes on the towel. So after I have done that, I'm just going to let them sit there for a couple hours while I do other things. So I'm just going to let them dry. So I'm just going to wait a bit. And then when I come back, they are perfectly dry. It's been like, I would say 4 hours. And then I just start to put them back into my brush holders. And then you're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to clean your brushes at home, and hopefully this will help you clean your brushes. It's super easy. And yeah, that's it for the video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.